Okay, so today we're diving into something pretty interesting, I think. It's all about personal potential
Yeah.
and how we can really, achieve great things.
Yeah.
We're looking at this piece called Potential to Achieve.
Okay.
It's by Shawn Wondunna Foley from www.innerway.com.au. But here's the thing. The whole thing is written using one
Huh. Interesting.
instead of you. So it's got this like philosophical feel
Yeah.
to it.
Right.
It's kind of like,
Yeah.
it made me think, how does that change, how we view achieving our goals?
That's a great question. Yeah, I think it's really interesting how that language, by using one, it kind of creates this distance,
Hmm.
but in a way that actually makes the ideas more universal.
Oh, okay.
It's less about you specifically
Yeah.
and more about like this potential that we all share.
So it's like we're all in this together,
Yeah, exactly.
striving for something bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that really stuck out to me was this emphasis on belief. Like
Okay.
belief is the foundation. It's not just like, believe in yourself.
Yeah.
It's deeper than that. Do you remember that part where one faces this impossible obstacle,
Uh-huh.
but they get through it because of this unshakable belief
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
in their potential? What about you? What challenge are you facing right now where that kind of self-belief
Mm.
could make all the difference?
I think what's important about that part is it's not just saying be optimistic and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
It's about, this belief unlocks this inner strength
Okay.
and resourcefulness. It's about trusting that you have the capacity to figure things out, even when it's tough.
So it's like not ignoring the challenge,
Exactly.
but approaching it with like
A different mindset.
a totally different mindset.
Yeah.
How do we even like cultivate that?
That's the big question.
Yeah, that unshakable self-belief. I know the article talks about setting intentions and
Yeah.
taking small steps.
Yes.
Is that where we start to put this philosophy into action?
I think so. I think the article does a really good job of blending the philosophical with the practical.
Okay.
Setting intentions is like, you know, giving yourself a direction. Then it's about breaking down the big goals into smaller steps.
Those small steps, yeah.
What's one small step you could take today towards a goal that feels, maybe a bit out of reach right now?
I love that because it encourages you to think big. But then it's like, it's okay to start small.
Exactly.
But here's where it gets kind of like, woo-woo.
Yeah.
It talks about the universe. Co-creating with one.
Right.
How do we interpret that?
I think, without going too far out there,
Yeah.
it's about understanding we're not alone.
Mhm.
Our actions, driven by our intentions and beliefs, create a ripple effect.
Oh, okay.
Think of it like you throw a pebble in a pond, the ripples spread out,
Yeah.
your actions, no matter how small, they can create change.
Like a feedback loop
Yeah.
between what we do and how the world responds. And it even says our growth can uplift others. So it's not just about like
Yeah.
personal achievement.
And
Right.
it's bigger than that.
It's about making the world better.
It is. Potential to achieve reminds us we're all connected. Your success isn't isolated. It can inspire, uplift, create opportunities.
This has been a really thought-provoking deep dive.
I agree.
It's clear that believing in our potential, it's more than just our own goals. It's about like positive change on a larger scale.
Absolutely. It's about recognizing we all have a role to play in making a better world.
And so here's the big question. If your potential really is limitless, what's the most audacious world-changing goal you could set for yourself? What ripple would you create if you knew the universe was helping you achieve it? Think about it. Until next time, keep diving deep